excited to have you for this class. So today we are going to be focusing on strength, building strength throughout our muscles that we need to achieve that headstand. Now that's going to be focusing on our shoulders, our traps, our lats, all muscles that are hugging around our spine, as well as our arms, so our triceps and our biceps, our forearms. We're going to be focusing on our abdominals as well as our hip flexors, okay? All muscles we need to be able to perform that headstand with confidence, with strength, and be able to hold it up there for long periods of time with our balance. So I'm super excited about this class. I love strength training. It burns, it hurts, but it feels good. So without further ado, I will meet you on your mat. Alright, we're going to start in mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, arms come down beside you. Inhale, arms go high. Right hand grabs the right wrist as you pull and lean over to the right side, feeling that nice stretch. Inhale, come back to center. Left hand grabs the right wrist as you pull and lean over to the left side. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Option to bend your knees if your hamstrings are a little tight. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing your hands halfway up on your shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, placing the palms down onto the earth. Inhale, walking the hands out into plank. Shoulders stacked over the top of your hands, tailbone tucked under, and pushing your navel to your spine to activate your core. And we're going to hold here for 20 seconds. That's 5 there. 10. Feel that core activating. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying here in plank, and we're going to walk our hands up towards our toes, forming a forward fold again, and then standing, driving through our heels, using our legs to stand straight up, pushing our hips forward and squeezing our glutes. Inhale, folding forward, placing your hands down onto the earth and walking your hands back out towards plank. Hold for 1 second and walking those hands back up towards your toes. Forward fold, driving through those heels, standing all the way up, pushing your hips forward, squeezing those glutes. 1 second and forward fold, walking those hands out to plank. Hold here, keep that core activated, and then walking those hands back in, all the way to your toes, forward fold, standing straight up, driving through those heels, squeezing those glutes, pushing your hips forward. We've got 2 more, and forward fold, hands on the ground, walking them out into plank, and walking them back in, forward fold, lifting, driving through your legs, pushing down through your heels, pushing your hips forwards and squeeze those glutes. And forward fold, hands down on the ground, walking out into plank. This is your last one. Hold here, and last one, walking back in, forward fold, driving through those legs, standing up, squeeze those glutes. And last one, folding forward, walking all the way out into plank. And hold here. Switching that core on, feeling your shoulders activated. And we're going to take 5 push-ups here. Now you can drop down to your knees if you need be. Okay? And ready, 1. Chest to ground, pushing up, elbows out wide. 2, 3, 4, And lucky last 5. And coming down into child's pose. Taking a few moments here to rest. Nice deep breaths, stretching through your shoulders. You may want to lean to one side and then maybe to the other side. Just stretching out, having a little breather here. And on your next exhale, come back up, pushing back into downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under, root your palms down into the earth, push back, sit bone lifts up towards the sky. And now if your hamstrings are a little tight, feel free to bend those knees. Lift your rib cage, heart open, shoulders down and back. And we're going to stay here, but we are also going to come onto our forearms, coming into dolphin pose and holding here, feeling your shoulders activating, your traps, your lats, supporting them, focusing on the nice long energy line down your spine as your sit bone is lifted up towards the sky, pushing your weight down into your forearms as they grip the earth, palms spread open wide, using your fingers as a little suction cap on the floor to stabilize you. Inhale, push your weight down onto one forearm as you lift the other one off the ground, placing your palm down, and then repeating on the other side as you push back into downward facing dog. Exhale, come back down onto your forearms, into dolphin pose. Exhale, push back up onto your hands, coming down into downward facing dog. Exhale, come back down onto forearms. Inhale, push back down onto your hands into downward facing dog. And we have one more, coming back down onto your forearms. And last one, pushing back up onto your hands, pushing back down into downward facing dog. You're doing awesome, guys. And we're just going to come down into child's pose after this, taking a few moments to just recoup. Nice deep breaths, wiggling out our shoulders. And now we're going to do 3 rounds of scissors. This is where you keep your body stabilized in a plank position, keeping your core engaged, tailbone tucked, and as little as possible movement. You are going to jump your feet out like a star jump on the ground and then jump them back in. Okay, just like this. Now you try it, coming up onto plank and jumping those legs out and back in. Keeping that plank position. We don't want our bums to bounce up. We want them tucked under, keeping that nice plank line from our shoulders all the way down through to our hips, down to our toes. Keep going here, guys. In, out, in. You're doing awesome. We've got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down into child's pose and take a breath. And we're ready for round 2. All right, guys, so coming back up onto plank and jumping those legs out and then back in, out and back in. Good work, guys. Making sure you keep that plank form, shoulders stacked over your palms, tailbone tucked under. And you definitely should be feeling this burning sensation in your core. I know I am. We're almost there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, come back down into child's pose. Nice deep breaths. We've got one more round after this. Few more moments here to recoup. All right, guys, and ready for lucky last round. Coming up into plank, doing little star jumps, jumping in and out, in and out with your feet. You're doing great, guys. This is your last round, and this exercise really benefits your progress in your headstands, working your delts and your traps, your lats, your abdominals, your forearms, triceps and biceps, as well as your balance and stability. It's such a goodie. Keep working, guys. You're doing awesome. You've got 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, don't stop, 2 and 1. Coming down into child's pose, taking a breather. Did well, guys. Inhale, pushing back into downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to take down dog push-ups. We want our elbows to come out nice and wide. Our sit bone stays up nice and high, bending your elbows, bringing your head down towards the ground just like this. And then exhale, pushing up. And let's go for 10 to finish off those shoulders, hey? All right, ready, and 1. Good, pushing up. 2, 3, 4. Just go to wherever you feel comfortable, guys. That's 6 there. And 7. Keep working, almost done. 9. Last one. And 10. Good work. And coming all the way down onto your bum. Keeping your knees bent. Sitting up nice and tall. And exhale, leaning back, engaging your core, coming into boat pose. Lifting your feet off the ground, option to keep your knees bent or to extend them all the way out. Wherever you feel comfortable, wherever your practice allows you to go. And hold here. Feeling your abdominals working. Nice deep breaths. You might feel a little shaky. I know my legs are. Keep holding. And 10 seconds. 8, 6, 4, 2, and lower all the way down to the floor. Little rest. You might want to stretch out, lean to one side, lean to the other side, wiggle around, and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming all the way back up into boat, whichever modification suits you, engaging your core, chest up nice and high, head is proud, and hold here. By now, you should definitely be feeling your core, burning sensations. I love it. Keep holding, guys. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, and relax. Stretching all the way out. Imagine someone pulling your ankles and your wrists in the opposite direction. And to finish off our core for this session, we are going to do 40 seconds of bicycles. Now, bicycles, we're going to start in a dish position. So creating a nice half moon shape, legs off the ground and arms off the ground. And we're going to take our opposite elbow to our opposite knee, forming a crunch, just like this. And then we're going to switch, just like that. And then switch back. And other side. And do it with me. That's it. 40 seconds here, guys. This is our last little bit. We want to finish off nice and strong. Feel that burn. Keep working. We've got 25 seconds to go. 20 seconds. Push it, push it, push it. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Relax. Stretch out nice and long. You guys killed it. You should be so proud of yourself. Nice stretch here. And we're going to do a little cool down. All the hard work has been completed. Alright guys, so exhale, bring your knees up to your chest and give them a nice little squeeze, tucking your chin down, rounding through your spine. Inhale, sending your legs over to the right side, feeling a nice stretch up the side of your spine. Eye gaze to the opposite side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold over to the left side. Eye gaze to the right. Inhale, come back to center and send the legs up high into rejuvenation pose. And creating a nice little figure 8 with your feet in the sky as you feel that nice massage on your tailbone. And then come up into seated position. Go ahead and eagle your arms, wrapping one arm in front around the other, pushing your shoulders down and back, chest up nice and tall, and change sides. And inhale, coming back, arms up, and we're going to round through our shoulders, leading our arms out in front of us, rounding through that spine. Exhale, arms are going to go high and arching our back. Inhale, come back to center, leaning over to the right side. And then to the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Inhale, roll the shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, roll them down. Inhale, roll them back up. Exhale, roll them down. And go ahead and fully relax. I hope you all enjoyed that class. I know I felt it in my shoulders and my core as well as my hip flexors, all muscles that we definitely need to be strengthening and conditioning, working towards that perfect headstand. Now, if you did like the class, guys, please give it a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe because it really does support me. And I will be seeing you soon.